Hello guys, how you doing? Danny here. Move this over here a little bit. Here we go. Okay, what I'm doing right here, this is a follow-up from the previous video. And I went into this a little deeper, okay? I'm not going to let it go like like it is right now. That way I'm going to explain things a little bit more in depth with you, okay? So what I've done, I'm on the back of my property. And what I've done is I'm giving you an example of what this entity would have looked like, because I told you they're subterranean creatures. So what I've done is as if he's coming from down below and he's reaching up to the surface. Okay? Now, also, the hood, the head cover is approximately 3 inches by 4 inches. Okay? The measurements that got a creature in height that this guy would have been, he would have been 16 inches in height. 16 inches. Now, for a couple of days, I did some shopping around. I was looking, as you could tell, what I did is I found a skull. It took me 2 days to find the right one. That skull I found is a perfect fit to that head hood. Absolutely perfect fit. And which the skull was a good way to use it, because it filled the whole inside. It fit like a glove. And what they did with the hood, the way it was made, is on the, but you can't see underneath the bottom of it. The bottom of it is it's a big opening. So what they did is they slid it over from the top of their head down, and it went down and laid around the neck and the clavicles. So I just used a skull right there to fill the void. So now you know exactly what, maybe, put some flesh on it, some eyeballs, you got the picture. But this is what he would have looked like coming from subterranean environment, and when they come up to the surface, as it say, he's popping up to the surface, he's observing, is it okay, can I come out? And they'll come out and forage. And when they get on the surface, they're just like, say, these hybrid hominins. They kind of interact the same way. Now, I didn't know if you do this, but about every Native American tribe across the U.S. and basically North America, they do believe in little people. And that's exactly what they call them, little people. I think I mentioned that in the previous video. And even up here where I'm at, now we do have a Madu tribe, and they also believe, like the rest do, in the little people. So this belief is totally in Native American folklore. So there are things that the Native Americans have in such spirits that they believe in. I'll tell you right now, you best believe some of these things actually exist. Thunderbird, for instance. I believe it exists. I believe it still exists. They're finding new species all over this globe every day that nobody ever knew they existed, but yet there they are. So, as the kind of researcher I am, because of the fact that I'm probably one of the only one that thinks out of the box, I started that years ago. I have a philosophy about it, is I believe in Murphy's Law. What does that mean? If it can happen, it will happen. I believe these cryptid creatures, they do exist, without a doubt. You see, they're so small. When you're 16 inches in height, you come out from a subterranean environment, and all of a sudden you're on the surface, Well, you could hide, evade all you want all day long. Hell, you got Sasquatch that does it. Look how the size he is. So, and now let's get down. What do the Native Americans believe what these guys can do? Some of the tribes, they believe they like to dwell in the mountains. Well, where am I at? Sierra Mountains. One particular tribe in Montana, they believe that the Little People dwell in the Montana mountains. Some tribes believe that the Little People, that they dwell off of riverbanks. Most say that they dwell in the forest. Now here about the little entity here, he has a good side to him, he's got a bad side to him. Some tribes say that if you cross paths with one of these, that maybe something good will happen to you or maybe something bad will happen to you. I kind of translate that into, like what these hybrid hominins do, they mentally screw with your head. They also say that some you don't want to cross paths with because they're very dangerous. Period. End of story. Almost kind of like a little demon, a little dynamic. So that type you don't want to cross paths with. And then they have another one that they call him the jokester. He likes doing, or trickster. He likes pulling tricks on you. And then again, what's he doing? That's translated. He's mentally screwing with you. So, there you go. I wanted to get this all out of the way for you so you fully understand what I'm doing. Okay? And like and nobody can really say, because nobody really knows, do they really exist? Well, I'm telling you for me, like I said, Murphy's Law, if it can happen, it will happen, and that's how nature works. Yes, I believe they exist. Like I said, I already mentioned the orang pendek. He's for real, okay? And there has, through archaeologists, there has been skeletons found of what they would say is little people, okay? So there you go. I wanted to get this all out of the way for you because I didn't want to leave the previous video the way it was, okay? So now you know what this little creature, kind of similar, what it would look like. 16 inches in height. And like I said, that skull fit like a glove. I couldn't believe it. I've always had a good eye for measurements. Well, that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and let you know. Let's go, and I'm going to go ahead and get back to my business, what I was doing. And I hope this video was more informative for you. Oh, and by the way, yes, that was found in the middle of the Sierra Mountains. So, just no way to hell you could tell me or anybody come up with an excuse on how it got there, because I ain't going for it. Nobody was there but me and Achilles. Anyway, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Y'all have a good one. Have a good weekend coming up, and stay tuned for my next video. Say bye to Skeletor.